Hello and welcome back to Flextheme's documentation. My name is Maxime, and in this video I will be showing you how to transition from a legacy collection theme to Flex collection theme. First of all, we are going to install the theme. Afterwards, we are going to go over the general settings for the theme itself and what is different between legacy and Flex in this case. So we're going to cover how to apply templates to pages and how to go around setting the layout. And after that, we are going to go and see what Flex Admin, the tab that appears when you install the Flex plugin, contains. I'm using Flaw Launch. I'm doing this so I would not lose changes and settings that are already applied to my website. If something goes wrong, I can just go back to my backup. So it's a very handy tool when you're actually doing big changes on your website. We have more information on Flaw Launch in our video about this plugin, as well as an article. So I recommend to watch that in order to proceed if you're interested in using it. So the first thing I do to start the transition, I activate the theme that I want to change the website to. In our case, we're going to be using Fiji, which is a theme from Legacy, and Zephyr, which is one of the new ones that is also from the generation of Flex themes. As soon as you activate the theme, Setup Wizard welcomes you. Right after you click Next, it installs the Flex Block Builder plugin. Flex Builder is a drag and drop constructor which allows you to set the layout of your pages without referring to the code. It also enables templates and blocks that come with your theme and your style kits. Right after this, you will need to activate your product. You will have to provide your order key in this field and click Next. After you've provided it, the data sync will begin. Data will be fetched from the Flextheme servers and find the relevant information about your purchases, orders, and products. Afterwards, you will be offered to import demo content. We do not recommend doing this if you're transferring your old site to the new theme, since the demo content will be mixed up together with your content, which might interfere with your desired layout. If you do want to import the demo content, you can either import all of it or just the selected template. If you accidentally or intentionally skip this step, you can still come back to it via the Flextheme Introduction tab. There you will find the button with which you'll be able to run the wizard again. Now when you're done, you can click Finish. You'll be transferred to the introduction page of the theme general settings. Here, as I told you, you would be able to import demo content if you haven't done this yet. On this exact same page, you can find a list of tutorials that you might find useful if you feel a little bit lost after Legacy. We are going to move over straight to header. Here in this section, you will be able to set a global header and adjust colors and spacings for it. Enable the sticky menu if you want. You have a tab for type-specific settings. You can manipulate with your logo if you want it to be an image logo, a text logo, or just a site title and apply corresponding changes to it. You can control your menu and how it looks. You can choose what menu to use, since as you remember, WordPress allows you to create more menus. You can adjust the fonts, the background colors, and do the same for the mobile header. You can select the layout and adjust the colors, as well as the logo. And set the menu pop-up. This pop-up appears when you click on the hamburger menu icon over here. As you remember from Legacy, there was no one specific pages section. These settings were reassembled into a new tab in Flex. So these were scattered throughout different sections in Legacy, and now you have the opportunity to set them in one place. You can affect the layout here, something that was in a completely different tab in Legacy, as you remember from here. You can set search, archive, and not found pages and see the related functionality in these tabs. The post settings tab, compared to Legacy, has been completely repacked and categorized. So if you want to start from a complete scratch, you can create a template for the post, select it, apply it, and after it be redirected to the global layout where all the related blocks will be applied. Or you can go straight to global layout and start applying different settings to your block. You'll be able to click on every single block and see related color settings, font settings, etc. We'll talk a little bit later about the WordPress and Flex blocks, about layouts and templates in general when we get to pages. So this is what you need to know for now. This is the place that you apply settings to all the posts on your website, but at the very same time, you can go to a certain post and apply changes to it specifically. The gallery tab, which is also not present in Legacy, then again, the settings were scattered in image settings, one gallery specific settings, and so on, were repacked into this one place, which is also categorized and tailored to a more convenient experience. Here, just like in posts, you can set a global layout. You can likewise add new blocks, just like in posts from here, or select a template and then manipulate the layout, as well as have some controls for slugs and URLs. The generic settings is also a revamp of previous tabs from Legacy. As you can see here, and compared to the layout from Legacy, social networks, custom CSS, and some typography settings have been moved here. You can manipulate with your icons and social links, insert custom code, both CSS over here and JS over here in this section. Generic typography works for Gutenberg and Classic editor content, as well as the content of Flowform's free version. Here in this very same tab, you can adjust the tablet font size and the zoom factor. This option is recommended only if the tablet font size seems too small. Here in this tab as well, in miscellaneous, you can add a fav icon for it to be displayed in the tab. You can paste Google Analytics code over here and enable lazy load for WordPress content, which helps optimize the site's speed and local memory requests, and as well enable a site preloader when the site is loading. Footer tab, compared to Legacy, is also located in a separate tab, so there should be no confusion here. Footer consists of several areas, which you can put in an order, and in order for an area to be displayed, you need to add it here, then adjust the settings for the corresponding area. For instance, if you want to manipulate with copyrights, you can add a menu to them or social links, play with colors. You can apply a general flexible area. So this is what we talked about. This is exactly one of those flex blocks that everybody is talking about when talking about flex themes. You open up the builder and treat it like any other flex block on any other page, except it will be applied globally in the footer of the website. I will show how to use the builder a little bit later. What of styling and typography and colors for the website in general? It has been moved completely to Flex Admin. Flex Admin is a tab that appears with Flex Builder plugin. Here, as you can see in the My Account tab, you have the information about your account, the global style kit that's applied to your theme. And right under this section here, you have the order key, which you can change anytime. For instance, if you want to apply a different theme, or you've got another subscription that you want to use. After you've applied an order key, you hit update over here in order for the key to be applied. And then right after it, you sync the data, which fetches the relevant style kits and other data. Since our theme is Zephyr, the global style kit that comes by default with it is Zephyr. Here in this button, you can be redirected straight to your Flow Themes account if you need that to happen. Here in this style kits tab over here, you can explore all the style kits that have been launched and look through them, what they look like, what they offer, install them and apply them. In the installed section right over here, you will be able to see what style kits you have installed and what style kits you have applied. In the custom section right over here, there are custom style kits that you can create by duplicating an existing style kit and applying changes to it. I haven't done that yet, so this page is empty. But as soon as you go to a style kit and duplicate it, it will appear there. In the Edit Style button, you can manipulate with typography and colors. Here in typography, you can add new fonts and see what custom designs you have here. You can also see your font files, which you can upload from third-party libraries. When you hit colors, you see every single color on relevant elements of the current theme. You can change them and set them however you like in order to tailor the style kit to your needs. Please mind that in the hierarchy of settings, the settings of StyleKit color schemes are less important than the color settings of a WordPress block. So if, for instance, you have a WordPress block in your layout, the color parameters of that block will override since they're more important than the color of your StyleKit. Now, in order to give you the proper demo introduction of Flex Builder and Flex capabilities, I would go to a new page, go below the WordPress Gutenberg, in this case, editor. First of all, I see the StyleKit tab. This comes for the instances when you want to apply a different StyleKit just to one page. You toggle this on and select the StyleKit from the ones that you have available. Then right below you see the layout section, which allows you to select a template to start from scratch and have a boost and not create blocks from zero. Let us select a case study A, for instance. I hit OK and I see the layout being reconfigured. Now when the flex blocks have been fetched, I can configure them however I like. Since we have a separate tutorial on how to use Flex Builder, I won't go into deep details. So the thing I would like to show you is that you can add elements from here, you can select the blocks that come with the theme or the StyleKit that you have applied. You can manipulate different elements by double clicking them, from size, position, background color. You can upload images, etc. When you're done with an element, you click Save and close the builder. Now when I'm done with applying changes to my new website, I proceed to step 5 and launch it. Now this is it about differences between Legacy and Flex. You will see a more detailed description under the video, together with the steps that follow. So please make sure to read through the article under the video too. Thank you and stay tuned for more explanatory videos.